This is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN.Live, and we're at the LD Micro Main Event 2019 in Bel Air, California. With me right now is Bill Korn from MTBC. It's a publicly traded company with the symbol MTBC. It's on Nasdaq. Bill, welcome back to SNN.Live. Good to see you.
Thanks. It's great to see you again.
Thank you again for joining us. So for our audience, let's start off with an overview of the company, and then we'll go from there.
Sure. So MTBC is a healthcare IT company. We went public on Nasdaq 5 years ago. We were about a $10 million company before the IPO. We'll do $63 to $65 million in revenue this year.
So, Bill, we last had you on the program about, I guess it was about a year and a half ago. So let's get an update. What are some of the highlights for the company during this time period?
Yeah, so it's been, thanks. It's been a great year. Over the last year, we've grown from $50 million to $63 to $65 million in revenue. We have grown our EBITDA, in large measure because we've been buying companies and consolidating, wringing out the costs. So that's grown from $4.8 million in 2018 to $8 to $10 million in 2019, and we're poised for a real exciting 2020.
So what would you say are some of the reasons for this growth that you've been seeing in the business?
Yeah, so there's really a couple of drivers of growth. First, for the first time since we're public, we've actually started to put a little more energy into our organic marketing and sales. So we've always gotten good growth through acquisitions, but we've started to ramp up the organic side, and we're now doing typically high single digits of organic growth each year, which that's not bad. Of course, to be able to do the 37% annualized growth that we've done over the last 5 years, that means every once in a while we're doing a big acquisition, and then we're looking for companies where we know we can add value, where we can significantly grow our top line, and in addition reduce the costs so that they're a major contributor to our bottom line as well.
So, as I said, it's been that year and a half, year and change since we last spoke, and we're actually at the end of 2019. I have to also ask, would you say the company has hit some of the goals that you had in mind for 2019?
I would say that we have, because we hit our revenue guidance, we're hitting our EBITDA guidance, we've got a really strong cash position, and we've introduced a new service offering. So today, as a matter of fact, we launched our new telemedicine offering, and we think this is a really exciting addition to the platform. So now, in terms of what we're offering to doctors, in addition to doing their billing and giving them the electronic health records, they can actually now have full visits with patients electronically. So the patient can use our iPad or iPhone app. The doctor can use the web app or the iPad app, and we know when it can be billed to insurance, and we know when it can't be. So we think that's going to be an interesting addition to our overall suite of services.
And then from what you can tell us, what are some of the company's goals and growth drivers for 2020?
Yeah. So growth for next year comes from a couple of different angles. First, we're going to continue to do an acceleration of some organic sales and marketing, and we see that as a good opportunity as we now have more things to cross sell. In addition, we're always looking for the next acquisition, and we've done 14 acquisitions since we've gone public. Some of them were very small, but some of them have been bigger. And with over $15 million of cash and a $10 million untapped credit line, we can start doing bigger size acquisitions, which we think will really move the needle. And finally, as we've been looking at acquisitions, we continue to see a lot of small companies that are probably too small to really acquire, but we started partnering with them and saying, you can use our technology, you can use our offshore team, and therefore you become our customer. And effectively what I'm doing is I'm getting a whole suite of patients all at one time. So a lot of opportunities for growth.
And where can our audience go and find more information about MTBC?
So to find more, look at our website. The IR website is ir.mtbc.com.
My name is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN.Live. We're at the LD Micro Main Event 2019 in Bel Air, California. With me again has been Bill Korn from MTBC, publicly traded company. The symbol is MTBC on Nasdaq. Bill, always a pleasure. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks. Great to see you.
Good to see you too.